Okay, ఆగండి. Good evening, all of you. We are going for garlanding the eminent engineering. So kindly hold the line, Andaru. Dr. Ramesh Rao garu, myself and Professor Mohiddin and all our eminent engineers, Siramba garu వచ్చారు. We are going for garlanding. Good evening, Anand Secretary garu.
Good evening, Chairman garu. Good evening.
So we are going to garlanding. Please hold the line. కొద్దిగా కంట్రోల్ చేయరు. ఆనంద్ గారు బెండ్ చేయండి, మేము పోయి గార్డెన్ వస్తాం. సార్ రామాచారి గారు నమస్కారం సార్. సార్ అన్మ్యూట్ కండి, ప్లీజ్ అన్మ్యూట్ రామాచారి సార్ గారు.
So shall I start, Chairman garu?
No, wait. మేడం ఇంకా 5 minutes డాక్టర్ వస్తుంది.
Okay. Okay.
మేము పోయి గార్డెన్ చేస్తే ఈ లోపు అందరు కవర్ చేయండి.
Okay.
మేడం వై రమాదేవి జాయిన్ దేర్, షీ ఇస్ నాట్ కమింగ్. డాక్టర్ రమా, యు ఆర్ కమింగ్. ప్రొఫెసర్ రమాదేవి గారు, గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ మేడం, అన్మ్యూట్ కండి అమ్మా. ఇక్కడ బాబనా ఇక్కడ రండి. నేను ఎప్పుడుగా చైర్మన్ గారు క్యాండిడేట్ మాట్లాడుకుంటుంది. గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ సార్. మేడం రమాదేవి గారు సాయంకాలం నమస్కారం అమ్మా. బాబు మా ఇంటికాడ నా టాలెంట్ నేను కట్టుకుంటా. ఐఎమ్ నాట్ అలౌయింగ్ అదర్స్. ఎందుకంటే వాడు పర్యడు వస్తుంది సార్, వాడే చక్కగా ఉన్నాడు, ఆ బకెట్ పట్టుకు వస్తాడు. నేను నా మా 2 bedrooms 3 bedrooms నేనే. అరే నువ్వు రేపు రా, నువ్వు వచ్చావా ఇంటికి వచ్చావా? జూమ్ జాయిన్ అవ్వ సార్, జూమ్ పెట్టి జాయిన్. ఇగో నువ్వు చూడు మా ఇంటికి చలో. గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ రమేష్ బాబు గారు. రమేష్ బాబు గారు అన్మ్యూట్ కండి.
గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ సార్.
గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ రమేష్ బాబు సార్, ప్లీజ్ హోల్డ్ లైన్. రామాచారి గారు సాయంకాలం we are going for garlanding the eminent engineer. Please hold the line. టీవీ సుబ్బారావు గారికి ఇవాళ మీటింగ్ ఎండమంటే వచ్చారా?
Good evening to all of you. I am Mari Ramesh, Honorary Secretary.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, sir. Welcome, sir. Welcome you all. Now our chairman, Professor Dr. Ramana Nayak Banatu and others, those who are present in the institute, they are garlanding portrait of Engineer G.V. Subba garu in connection with Engineer G.V. Subba 10th Endowment lecture today. I request all of you to wait for a couple of minutes to 2 minutes until the chairman garlands the portrait. Then we'll continue the meeting. Please bear with us. I welcome our today's chief guest, Professor Dr. C.V. Narsimlu sir, FIE, Principal of CBIT, Gandipet, Hyderabad, who is our chief guest. Welcome, sir, Narsimlu garu. I welcome our Kagender committee
Very
member.
very good evening, Ramesh Bhaiya.
Welcome,
And,
Kagender Bhaiya. Nice, you are
very-
attending from US. Here from which
Yes.
state now? Tennessee.
North Carolina.
NC, yes. Thanks a
Yes.
lot for attending in the early hours, I think. It is 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. for you?
Yeah, it is 8 a.m.
8 a.m. Thanks a
Yeah,
lot on behalf of me and on behalf of IATSC for
Yeah.
punctually attending all the virtual meetings from
Thank you.
US.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to attend.
Thank you. Yes, yes. Our
Yeah.
Professor Dr. C.V. Narsimlu sir is there, FIE and Principal of CBIT Gandipet is our chief guest today.
Oh, very
That is
good evening,
here.
sir. Yeah. Very good evening, sir.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, very good
Good
evening, sir. Nice meeting you. Yeah.
Welcome, sir. Narsimlu sir, welcome. I am Mari Ramesh, Honorary Secretary.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
It's honor for IITIC, sir, your presence and your chief guest as chief guest today.
I too feel the same, sir.
Yes.
I think Ramanak sir has to join now.
No, garlanding. No, Ramanak sir is here, sir, chairman. Just they are garlanding in the hall, the portraited hall.
Rama madam.
Yes. They are there in the hall, sir, and within 1 minute they'll coming there and we'll start the meeting now.
Okay, sir. Fine, sir.
They're garlanding now, portrait of our
Okay, sir.
Engineer G.V. Subba garu. I welcome Mandava Rajeshwara garu, Prabhakar Reddy garu, Dr. Patturi Narayan Rao garu, Dr. P. Prabhakar Reddy, Dr. Bhaskar Rao Moolam. Of course, our Kagender committee member from mechanical attending from US. It's a great thing.
Yes.
And I welcome engineer Vijay Prasad garu, Dr. P. Ramesh Babu garu from CBIT.
నమస్కారం
Namaskaram, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Ramesh garu, good evening.
Good evening, Narana. Good evening.
Yeah, very good evening, Narendra sir.
Namaskaram.
Namaste.
Good evening to all. Good evening to all.
Mandava Rajeshwara garu, good evening all. Again, we
Very
once
good
again
evening.
we
Good
feel
evening.
happy with your presence.
Good
And
Yes,
Vijay
yes.
Prasad sir also, usually they're coming for every function. Thank you, sir, Vijay Prasad garu.
థ్యాంక్ యూ
Vijay Prasad Chintakindi.
మీరు ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ కండక్ట్ చేస్తే మేము ఎప్పుడు మీ వెంబడినే ఉంటాము
Okay, sir.
మరి రమేష్ గారు ఎస్
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
మీరు ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ కండక్ట్ చేయాలా మంచి మంచి సెమినార్స్ కండక్ట్ చేయాలి
Good
Under
evening,
our
all of you.
dynamic
మేము
Dynamic
వెంబడే ఉంటాం
dynamic
Vijay
leadership
Prasad,
of our chairman, Professor Dr. Ramana Naik Banothu.
Surrender.
The count is reaching around 100 century for every Zoom meeting now. It's a record in the IITSC.
Welcome, sir.
Just
Welcome.
now our chairman garu completed the garlanding of our engineer V.V. Subba gari portrait.
Amma
Now we'll start the meeting.
Mami పేరు రండి ఇక్కడేనమ్మా ఒక చూడండి కూర్చోరి అమ్మ ఇటు కూర్చోరి విజయ్ చూపించు
గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ ప్రొఫెసర్ రమణాయక్ గారు
గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ సార్ విజయ్ సార్ గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్
Very good evening, Ramna Bhai.
అమెరికా
sir.
నుంచి గగన్ సార్
America
వెల్కమ్
nunchi.
వెల్కమ్
Yeah.
గగన్ సార్ వెల్కమ్
Thank you. It's my pleasure to attend. Yeah.
సార్ అమ్మ పేరు అమ్మ పేరు Sir, today we got just a garden into our eminent engineer. Our eminent engineer, Madam Dr. Bhavana came, and Dr. Akhila, and junior doctor, she also came. So we are
Shall we start?
Joint Honor Secretary. And already our Honor Secretary Garu, Marisa on the line.
Shall we start, Chairman Garu?
Yeah, we can start, kindly.
Once again, good evening to all of you, particularly our Chairman Professor Dr. Ramana Nayak Banatu. Just now, in his leadership, they have garlanded at the II State Center the portrait of Engineer G.V. Subbarao Garu. So, I welcome you all to Engineer G.V. Subbarao 10th Endowment Lecture. And the subject is Future Ready Universities, Shaping Talent, Innovation and Leadership. This is the wonder. For this, we have the chief guest is none other than Professor Dr. C.V. Narasimhalu, FIE, who is currently Principal of CBIT Gandipet, Hyderabad. With this, I hand over the floor to our Chairman to continue the proceedings.
Thank you, Honor Secretary Garu. Very happy to today's Engineering G.V. Subbarao 10th Endowment Lecture, Future Ready Universities and Shaping Talent, Innovation and Leadership. I am accompanied with our Honor Secretary Garu and Convener Dr. Rama and eminent engineer and council member Sri Dr. S.N. Raju Garu, Professor Mohiddin, Joint Honor Secretary, Mr. Habibuddin, our senior most academician, Chairman MRM Institution, and Ismail Bhai, our legal person, accompanied with our family members, G.V. Subbarao family members. Today's chief guest, Professor C.V. Narasimhalu Garu, FIE, Principal of a prestigious engineering college, CBIT, and Putur Nayana Garu from USA, Kaginder Chief Engineer, and Dr. Ramkishore Garu, ENC retired, and our committee member, all committee members, and Sonu is on the line, Manda Rashtra Garu on the line, Vijay Prasad Garu, and Dr. V. Barla Garu, Putri Garu, Anupama, Ashok Hussain Chaudhary, Bhaskar Rao Garu, Prabhakar Reddy Saab, Santoni, and Ramesh Babu Garu, CBIT, GNR Prasad Garu, Kalyan Ram Saab, Khagen Saab, and all of our friends. Today I feel it's a great privilege and honor to be at this August gathering and extend a warm and hearty welcome to keynote speaker, our to you to this the great engineer G. Subbarao Endowment Lecture on Future Ready Universities Shaping Talent, Innovation and Leadership. Today I am very happy to associate with the memorable event. I am glad to inform that Telangana State Central Institute of Engineers has been regularly organizing 22 endowment lectures every year on the birthday of honor of our eminent engineers like Sri V. Subbarao Endowment Lecture, M. Tirupati Reddy Endowment Lecture, Professor K. Gopchand Endowment Lecture, Dr. J. Purushottam Endowment Lecture, G. Prabhakar Endowment Lecture, Koka Krishnamon Endowment Lecture, G. V. Subbarao Endowment Lecture, D. Ramanagar Endowment Lecture, A. P. Ranganathan Swamy Endowment Lecture, Engineer G. A. B. Antramal Endowment Lecture, S. Balakrishna Endowment Lecture, Dr. S. Raghavacharya Endowment Lecture, Dr. Nala Tatarao Garu Endowment Lecture, Dr. Matur Gopal Rao Endowment Lecture, Engineer Gurum Kotredi Endowment Lecture, Engineer Atturi Venkateswara Garu Endowment Lecture, Engineer R.L. Raju Garu Endowment Lecture, and also Dr. John A. Murray Endowment Lecture, Dr. N. Rao Endowment Lecture, Dr. L. Venkatakrishna Iyer, K.V. Srinivasarao and M.L. Swamy Endowment Lecture, Dr. A. Ramakrishna Endowment Lecture, and I. Basavaraju Endowment Lecture. The Telangana State Committee has unanimously resolved at its special meeting on 26 August 2016 to organize the endowment lecture of his birthday on 19 June every year. I take this opportunity to say a few words about the veteran Sri G.V. Subbarao Garu. He is FIE. Sir Sri G.V. Subbarao Garu, born on 19 June 1931, obtained his bachelor degree from IIT Kharagpur, worked for 37 years on a planning and design, construction, roads and related projects in the following countries like India, Africa and Southeast Asia. Engineering Subbarao was engaged in various projects in different periods such as United Nations, ILO and World Bank projects, and served as a team leader in UK, Germany. He worked at 5 years as Central Water and Port Commission, Government of India, on irrigation projects. He retired from the Government of India, Border Roads, Ministry of Defence. He also fellow Minister of Engineers. The endowment lecture are being delivered to the people at high HP eminence with a considerable and professional experience to the light the importance of the emerging topics today's relevance. That today Telangana State Center arranged Engineering G. Subbarao 10th Endowment Lecture on Future Ready Universities, Shaping Talent and Innovation and Leadership by eminent Professor Dr. C.V. Narasimhalu, FIE, a principal of prestigious college, CBIT, Hyderabad. Since you are anxiously awaiting to hear talk from our keynote speaker, I am muting myself and hope that you will be really enjoy the talk. On behalf of Telangana State Center, IEA, and on my behalf, once again, extend a hearty welcome to our chief guest, Professor Dr. C.V. Narasimhan sir, FIE Principal, CBIT, Hyderabad, and all of you to this important event. Thanks, one and all. Now I am requesting Mari garu. Sare kada, diet sare kada, chief guest.
Unaru.
Rama madam, kindly introduce. Please unmute Dr.
Narasimhan
Rama
garu,
and introduce our chief guest, Sri, a great eminent professor, our beloved Professor Narasimhan sir.
Good evening, sir. Good evening to all. It's my pleasure to introduce our today's chief guest, Professor C.V. Narasimhan sir, an accomplished academic leader and recipient of the National Best Principal Award 2024 conferred by ISC. Professor Narasimhan sir possesses an academic background, having earned his bachelor's degree, master's degree from NIT Calicut and doctorate from JNTU Kakinada. With over 3 decades of distinguished service in higher education, including 22 years in key leadership positions, he currently serves as the principal of Chaitanya Bharati Institute of Technology, Hyderabad, and director of ACIC CBIT, a section and company supported by the Atal Innovation Mission, Niti Aayog. An active researcher and scholar, Professor Narasimhan sir has published 66 research papers in reputed national and international journals, holds 8 patents, authored a specialized textbook, and has successfully guided 4 PhD scholars. Professor Narasimhan sir contributes significantly to the academic several prestigious professional groups. He is a member of the Academic Senate of Osmania University and NAC, and a member of the Telangana State Examination and Admission Committee. He also serves on the governing bodies and academic councils of several higher educational institutions. Under his direct leadership, CBIT has achieved.
Madam, clarity రావట్లేదు కొంచెం మెయింటైన్ చేయండి మైక్ గ్యాప్ క్లారిటీ నాట్ కమింగ్ కొద్ది మైక్ మెయింటైన్ చేయండి. ఐఎమ్ సారీ టు అవర్ former Pramad staff and also Dr. Rameshwar Garu is on the line and our Gopal sir also is there. Our Honorary Secretary, former Secretary Rambab sir, Dr. Rambab also there. కొద్ది మైక్ మెయింటైన్ చేసుకోమ్మా. Rattam garu, get ready for slides. Now, okay. Kani.
His direct leadership, CBIT has had remarkable growth and recognition. In the last 3 years alone, the institute secured 4.5 crores in research funding and 1.55 crores through consultancy projects. He said these efforts at CBIT led to the extension of UGC autonomous status for 10 years and LB accreditation for 13 academic programs. Among the notable milestones achieved under his leadership in CBIT, attack of a prestigious 4-star rating in the Institutional Innovation Council, as the framework of the Ministry of Education. Another landmark accomplishment was the successful development of a semiconductor chip by CBIT in collaboration with OU, which was unveiled by the Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi at Semicon India 2025. Professor Narasimhan sir unwavering commitment to student success is reflected in the institute's record placement achievements, including the highest package of 59.91 LPA and an average package of 10 lakhs per annum. A senior member of IEEE and a life fellow of IETE, he has also been organized with the CSI Best Emerging Principal Award in 2025. Under his stewardship, CBIT has received the IEA Excellence Award in 2024, further reinforcing the institution's reputation for academic and professional excellence. A visionary administrator and transformational leader, Professor C.V. Narasimhan sir continues to advance institutional excellence through innovation, academic research, industry engagement, and global outreach. He also contributes to the economic community at large by the mentoring engineering excellence through his thought-provoking articles in newspapers and expert interactions on television platforms. Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, Dr. Rama garu. Very good introduction. I am requesting Principal Eminent Professor C.V. Narasimhan garu, sir, kindly deliver your speech, sir. Nasu sir is an eminent professor. I worked under his direct leadership when he was the principal of VVIT also. A lot of students of engineering.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, good evening to Honorable Chairman, Telangana State Institute of Engineers Center, Professor Dr. Raman Naik Garu, and Secretary Dr. Ramesh Garu, and Joint Secretary Rama Madam, and other participants for this Engineer G.V. Subba Rao 10th Endowment lecture organized by Institute of Engineers Telangana Center today. First of all, I am thankful to the Professor D. Raman Naik Garu for giving me this opportunity to deliver a talk on the occasion of G.V. Subba Rao Garu 10th Endowment lecture. And I have seen now about the G.V. Subba Rao Garu. He studied in IIT Kharagpur, 37 years of experience. So now I have chosen, being an academician, I have chosen a topic which is apt nowadays, which is suitable for the contributions of G.V. Subba Rao as an educationist from IIT Hyderabad. The future-ready universities shaping talent, innovation, and leadership, which shows a roadmap for building world-class universities for a changing world. Next, sir. Yeah, the question before us now is, are our universities preparing students for the opportunities of tomorrow or for a world that is disappearing? See, you all know that India is known for talent. Even the ancient history, if you observe, we have Nalanda University, Takshashila University, Vismu, okay, and other, the world best universities are there. And even if you observe in the Ramayana, Mahabharata, wherever people have used technologies, okay, in their wars. But after this, what we call Britishers came into our ruling, then some of the universities are slowly faded because of their intervention. Now, in the foreign universities have come to a stage where we are depending on them. Universities such as MIT, Stanford, Oxford, like that, etc. Now we are gearing up to become the top universities in the world. So these universities can be top level achieved only by introducing the new demanded and new future academic programs into our systems. So thereby, so now the question is, are our universities preparing students for the opportunities of tomorrow or for a world that is disappearing? So now, as you all know, this technology is evolving very rapidly and the industries are transforming continuously. Skills are become obsolete faster. If you learn some technology or some package today, even after 6 months or 1 year, it is disappearing. It has become obsolete. So our students we all need to be continuous learners. So universities must reinvent themselves with a new curricula. So here, so there are we have been seeing a major disruptions in the new global reality, you all know. So the major disruptions are because of artificial intelligence and the disruptions in the biotechnology and quantum computing, semiconductors technology, climate and sustainable engineering technologies, and space technologies, and digital economies. So these are all now the new global reality where we have been observing major disruptions. Now the change is no longer linear, it is an exponential. So we have to adapt for it. So we all know that how the human progress have been evolving. So from 1760s to 1840, we have seen Industrial Revolution 1, where most of things are handmade production, to steam power. So then industrial revolution 2.02, we have seen the heavy industries and which are all and steel productions, which are all basically due to electricity. So because of the using of electricity widely, so industrial production and steel production, heavy industries have come into picture. Then industrial revolution 3, digital technology and digital revolutions where computers have played a vital role. Then industry revolution 4.0, now I think in the 1950s, 1900s, 90 to 2010 across. So AI, IoT, and cyber physical systems, okay, have played a vital role. Now, from 2020 onwards, Industrial Revolution 5.0, where human mission collaborative systems are now so dominating. Now we have to adapt for the human mission collaborative systems and technologies. So the most valuable sources, we assume till yesterday. So if anyone is having good land bank, so he is having a powerful man. A person who is having a minerals or oil factories and are assumed to be a great persons. They are the great sources. Now today it is changed to knowledge and innovation. The person or who is saying highly knowledgeable, highly innovative, or very important nowadays. But tomorrow, this land, mineral, oil, knowledge, innovation may be fade out. So tomorrow we are looking for talent and skill. We have to gear up our universities to nurture our students for the talent and skill. Why universities must change? You all know that the traditional model universities are till today are to impart education, to produce degrees and jobs, most predominantly. But we need for the future model, not only for education, and they should be research oriented, innovation oriented, and startup culture, entrepreneurship culture, which impacts our social impact. So you all know the Indian historic perspective. If you observe, ours is the largest youth population country, where 4.3 plus crore students are pursuing their studies, and we have very good startup ecosystem, and we have very good digital transformation, and we have some national missions and priorities, policies such as NEP 2020, Viksit Bharat 2047, Digital India, Startup India, and semiconductor mission, etc. There are several national priorities. To accommodate these national priorities, we have to gear up for the new academic programs in the future university setups. Now you come to global competition in higher education. If you observe, universities are globally competing for students. The foreign universities are competing for the Indian students, are striving for the Indian students, or some other countries. So country to country students have been exchanging now. And similarly, faculty have been exchanging. And research funding also widely exchanging from country to country. Innovation, and finally, for the repetition. So foreign universities impact on Indian education system. So now, because of the foreign universities, now our standards have also been increased to global level, and collaborations also have been increased. So thereby, so as many number of collaborations, then we can improve our startup culture, research culture, and collaboration means partnering from one institute to another institution. Thereby, there will be some joint projects, joint laboratory establishment, joint patents. So joint innovations will be there. Then both countries, both universities will get benefited. Thereby, student community, teacher community will get benefited. Similarly, next, what makes great universities great? So For example, if you see Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Stanford University, Oxford University, ETH Zurich, okay, National University, Singapore, these are all some of the notable universities. So why they have become popular, why they have become great universities? For example, MIT is famous for, they have the concept of learning by doing, innovation and STEM programs. Similarly, Stanford University is famous for strong innovation and entrepreneurship skills. So like that, every university has their own, okay, mark. Similarly, every university should come forward to create their own brand tag. So thereby only so their institutions and also nations will become great. So what characteristics have a world-class universities? So number one is visionary leadership. Without visionary leadership, so no university can flourish, because leader is a man, he has to foresee what is needed to the country and student development in terms of employability, etc., etc. Right? So to become a world-class university, the second more important is faculty excellence. Without the good, dedicated, qualified faculty, we cannot nurture the students. So hence, faculty excellence is more important. We also give certain benefits, facilities to the faculty to become excel in their field. Next important thing is research culture. So nowadays, innovation, research goes hand in hand. Without research, so nations cannot develop and also prosper. Right. So to have a good prosperity and development culture, so research culture should be encouraged in the universities. Those universities only will flourish in the future. Next one is industry integration. Now, so far, the universities and the autonomous institutions are having very less industry integration. It is my perspective. So now industry and academia should go in hand. Then only students will get benefited more. Then new scorecard for universities. In my view, the university which can provide the good employability, means good packages and good average package will be will be rated as a number one, okay, university. And the university which is having high patents means novelty, innovation, and the university which have the startup culture. So they have to encourage the new ideas, and they have to conduct several ideathons, hackathons, so that students will have student minds will ignite to ideate. So to have new ideas in them. So those ideas can be incubated, and they can in turn will become startups. And research, I have to explain you. Research impact. Then rankings. University should have the good ranking, like the ranking, previous ranking, world rankings. So these are all the not simply establishing universities doesn't work. So they should be ranked among top 100 or top 200 or at least top 500 rankings, so that university will strive and thrive. They're better to be in the rankers list. And automatically, if you do all these things, ultimately we have to serve for the society. So through your startups, innovations, and so you have to serve the society. There will be the ultimate outcome is societal impact. Now, okay, the future academic ecosystem should develop talent of the students, knowledge, innovation, and we have to make them as entrepreneurs, and finally, so leaders to lead their own institution, their own firms, etc. Then, so in order to do all these things, the basic requirement, basic need, basic aspect of any university is their academic programs. Through this academic programs, the future of the university will be decided. So I have, through my perspective, so AI related programs should be encouraged, and semiconductor technology and health sciences, climate technology and sustainability, aerospace area, and law and public policy. These are all the more important areas where future universities will be flourishing. So if you come to AI and digital technologies, so future we need AI and ML more impact is there on this. Then data sciences programs and cyber security programs, robotic programs, quantum computing programs, digital twin technologies, where these programs will decide the name and frame and employability of the future engineers. Then semiconductors and advanced manufacturing also, we can have a good programs. So there photonics and quantum electronics, VLSI and embedded systems, nanoelectronics and nano fabrication and semiconductor manufacturing. These programs will have a lot of future, and talent will be encouraged in this area. Innovation will be developed in this area. Thereby, more employability will be there. And similarly, biotechnology and healthcare. So bioinformatics, genomics, digital health, precision medicine, regenerative medicine, tissue engineering, these area, lot of research is going on. So now we have to encourage, and universities will come forward to introduce these new academic programs under health sciences. Definitely in another 10-20 years, university will have lot of demand. Then you come to sustainability and climate technologies, renewable energy and programs can be introduced in the green hydrogen and the climate sciences, the circular economy, carbon management. These areas, so a lot of focus and demand is there. So universities should introduce these academic programs. Thereby, our future generation will have a lot of opportunities in their employability, innovation, and research. Thereby, their nations, respective nations will be flourishing. Then agriculture, food and water security. So in this area also, we can, a lot of demand is there. We can introduce new programs on the name of precision farming, food technology, water resource management, rural innovation, and smart agriculture. So a lot of demand is there in this area, because ultimately, so we are all depend on the food at the end of the day. So we have a right food and all. So then we have to introduce these programs, thereby so universities will flourish in the future. Similarly, aerospace and strategic technologies, also lot of demand is there. You all seen now the latest wars with the latest technologies, how to counter them, how to face the wars from country to country is now an order of the day, as we have been seeing the recent Iran, America or Pakistan, India, and some other countries wars also, where we need to equip our citizens with on these knowledge on these courses. Hence, drone and anti-drone technology can be introduced as one program. The electronic warfare and radar technology, the aerospace engineering and the space sciences, these are all playing a prominent roles. So universities should come forward to introduce these kind of programs in their universities. Thereby, lot of demand, research, innovation can be introduced. Then future business schools should have programs like not simply mere MBA, BBA programs doesn't serve the purpose for the future. For the future, we have to introduce some programs like business analytics, fintech, international taxation, and family business, social entrepreneurship, and quantum finance. These courses or programs play a vital role in the future. So thereby, universities should come forward to introduce these programs. And similarly, law and governance. So AI governance, because nowadays we are all using AI related, there is a lot of issues are coming in the cyber area. Hence, we need to introduce programs like AI governance, cyber law, public policy, international arbitration. In these areas, universities should come forward. I envisage to come, the universities will come forward to introduce these programs, and thereby we can flourish. Similarly, human skills in the AI area, psychology, leadership, particularly we need leadership. There is a program on the leadership itself. Ethics are more important. We are all human beings. We have to develop ethics, morals, and values. So there must be some courses on ethics, leadership. Similarly, human-centered design. These are all one of the important aspects. Okay. Next, interdisciplinary. So now we have to gear up, not single disciplinary, multidisciplinary as well as interdisciplinary education is now playing a vital role for the future developments. So AI plus healthcare can be introduced. AI in the agriculture also can be introduced. Engineering and entrepreneur, AI in climate science, engineering, planning and public policy. Like this, every engineering course we can introduce AI concepts. Similarly, so any two core engineering also can be merged as a interdisciplinary course. Now it is the order of the day. Now, infrastructure for future universities. So basically, future universities requires a strong ecosystem, not buildings. How to use AI or how to use Internet of Things, how to use Internet and other innovation ecosystems can be used is the more important in the future. So now, because through Wi-Fi, you can sit at your home, you can work. So as we have seen in the earlier, we need not have such a sophisticated infrastructure at the university alone. Okay, you may work from anywhere. So but that kind of ecosystem can be developed. Now, smart learning and the infrastructure. So all the classrooms should be AI-enabled classrooms, hybrid studios, AR and augmented reality, virtual reality labs can be set up. So this is the now future the students are expecting, and hope the future universities may ready with these kind of infrastructure to enable the students for the innovation. So research infrastructure. Now every institution should have AI centers and semiconductor lab and high performing computing facilities. So this is the order of the, so now the old Pentium and the i7, i3 culture has gone now. So a strong research infrastructure is required to become a world-class universities. Then innovation infrastructure. So fabrication laboratories and maker spaces, design studios, these are all plays a vital role, to ignite the budding engineering minds. And similarly, startup cultures, incubator culture should be encouraged, accelerator should be encouraged, and seed funds. Majorly for young engineers, we have to provide a seed money so that they can buy small components and they can start their work, research work automatically. They publish certain papers in the Q1, Q2 journals of Scopus and above science indexed. Thereby, they can also bring some funds from various agencies. Similarly, smart sustainable campuses. So net zero buildings, zero carbon, these smart grids and water recycling, these can be encouraged and set up. And reinventing pedagogy. So all traditional chalk and talk should be, doesn't work now. Experiential and problem-based learning, project-based learning, and challenge-based learning, and innovation-based learning should be developed. Every subject, so we have to develop innovation among the students. Then the future skills now based on the AI literacy, data literacy, and creativity and leadership. These are all the more important. So along with this, along with the teaching community, the faculty fraternity, managements, now industry also plays a vital role as a as a co-creator. I feel that industry is a co-creator to flourish the universities and the future minds of the students. You can get back. You can involve the industry personals in the curriculum design and joint research programs and the internship programs. Thereby, industry personals will visit the universities and teach their programs and also demonstrate what is going on in their industry. Thereby, industry visits and some courses, some units are taught by industry experts. Thereby, students will get benefited and their minds also will be what do you call their mind also will be enlarged. Thereby, they can ideate. So then innovation, startups, culture will develop. So they can also invite the students for the internships. Students also will be ready-made engineers. Then research to impact. Once the research culture is improved, then the patents, then automatic products will come, and startups will come, entrepreneurs. So entrepreneurs will be developed a good number. So our ultimate aim is creating a startup culture because so they transform their job seekers to job creators. See, so far, so every student is getting job and 9 to 5 is doing job because so the entrepreneurs and job creators are less. Now we have to prepare our curriculum, our programs, our pedagogy in such a way that the student should become a job creators rather job seekers. So faculty should be in the future. So not only simple teacher, so he should be a good educator, he should be a good researcher. Faculty also should first of all a innovator. Then only he can innovate. How to innovate, how to ideate can be can explain to his students. First of all, he also should become a entrepreneur. So there are several faculty members started their startups in the universities. Okay, and they should be like a mentor, not simply like a teachers. So these things are more important to the teachers. So leadership development. So our aim now, all these engineers or graduates or postgraduates should create as engineers and scientists and managers and good leaders and finally as good entrepreneurs. In such a way, we need to prepare our programs. Okay. Next. The strategic transformation framework. So I am proposing here 10 pillars for future-ready universities. So future-ready universities should have a future programs, as I explained, AI-based healthcare and semiconductor-based and agriculture-based, the defense-based, and also like new business schools with family business, fintech, etc. programs. These new programs we have to introduce for a future universities. And next one is faculty should be excellent. So if faculty are not excellent, they cannot teach well, they cannot mold their own students. So faculty they plays a vital role, a pivotal in all these developments. Then research. So research culture should be developed. So you all know that compared to foreign universities, Indian universities have a less research culture. So we also aim to have a good research culture. So that is the reason research leadership should be improved and developed among us. Then innovation. Innovation is another important parameter for the transformation. Then entrepreneurship, industry integration. As I told you, there must be some programs with industry and university integration. Then only students will get and improve. Then AI transformation. Nowadays it is the order of the day. So through AI only we can transform, say, from existing to the higher level. So global partnerships. So every university should have MOUs and partnerships with the higher learning institutions across the world. So thereby we can exchange faculty knowledge and students we can exchange. So thereby innovation research culture can be improved. Ultimately sustainability and climate. So these are all the green, the hydrogen and carbon, so net zero, all these things. Ultimately it leads to societal impact and national development. The future university should have a multidisciplinary culture as well as interdisciplinary culture, research intensive, entrepreneurial culture, AI enabled. So here my concluding message, the future belongs to universities that create talent, generate innovation, develop leaders, foster entrepreneurship, and transform society from knowledge creation to national building. So the university of the future will be multidisciplinary, innovation driven, globally connected, and deeply integrated with industry and society. It will be built upon the pillars of academic excellence, employability, research, leadership, innovation, entrepreneurship, social impact, and global competitiveness. So with this world's largest youth population, India has a historic opportunity to become a global talent powerhouse. Building future-ready universities is not merely an investment in education, it is a strategic imperative for national prosperity and global leadership. Thank you for giving this opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Very highly appreciable talk, sir. Really proud of you. Really, we got such an eminent professor and principal of a prestigious engineering college, CBIT. Professor Dr. Nasimlu sir is a great, he worked at so many college principals, professor and head. Really highly appreciable talk. Once again, I'm requesting all of you to give a big hand to our eminent professors. Sir,
Thank you, sir.
really,
Thank you so
really,
much.
really great, sir. We have to appreciate your talk, sir. Present circumstances, సమకాలిక విద్యా వ్యవస్థలో present circumstances, recently I have been a doctor yesterday, sir. The doctor moving with is AI engineer. And as you said, nowadays everybody has to go to AI and ML only. Coming days, when we are doing the BTech, we used to go to with WordStar. Then MTech and PhD, we got this MS Office. Nowadays, we are moving to all the clouds and all these things. So highly appreciable talk, sir. One important mail from USA, Dr. Ramkishan Rao Garu, the man who given a big note, sir, regarding the skill development. He studied 5 years degree course, held in, we learned a chemistry for full 2 years, but never had mining's formula and investigation, design and destination of a bridge. We were never shown a topo sheet. He wrote in a chart, sir, medical field. So Khager Saab and Ramkrishna Garu is there, and from CBIT, Ramesh Babu Garu and Vishnath sir is there, and our Brahma Reddy Garu and former director Ramesh Garu also is there, and really great, sir. Highly appreciable talk. Actually, we supposed to call our principal staff at such a big program, but wantedly today's circumstances is very important. Our eminent Sri G.V. Subba గారు ఆ రోజుల్లో ఏ విధంగా he have been so many countries and worked with World Bank and Central Water Commission, Government of India, and so many countries, sir. So so many eminent like Kondarao garu, Aisanwas garu there. So if anybody wants one or two questions, sir, kindly move chat, kindly raise your hand, sir, kindly. I think Ramkrishna garu from USA, Khagal sir from USA. Ramkrishna garu, kindly.
Sir, I am very fortunate to have listened to such an outstanding lecture.
Yeah,
So I quickly go through 3 points, 3 observations.
yeah.
First is I fully agree and endorse that ethics is important. A fortnight ago, an engineer was caught with 200 crores of money.
Yeah.
I don't know what ethics he has taught to his subordinates. Ethics should form part and parcel of our academic curricular. An amount which is not due to us and not earned properly is like stealing. Even a thief encounters certain risks, he has to climb a parapet, he has to break the glasses. But this fellow is not incurring any loss, any risk. Second is, I propose that like medical education and institution, field engineers should hold dual responsibilities. One as a senior engineer in a field and another as a professor in an academic institution. Generally, what happens when an academic institution sends us graduates for training, we always treat him as an intruder because we have time limits. We have our own pressures. We cannot go on teaching a student unless his final work contributes to our work. Third is excess output. Telangana is producing 107,000 engineers in a year. Which industry, which startup, what can absorb this 107,000 of engineers a year? So we often encounter Swiggy boys, Uber drivers who tell that they are engineers and seeking a gainful employment. I once again thank for giving me this opportunity. These are my thoughts only. Thank you.
Welcome, sir. Kondarao garu is there online. Kondarao, sir.
అందరికీ నమస్కారం అండి. So it's a very enlightening talk.
Sir.
So we have had insights on various aspects of higher education, how to take it forward, how to improve the research capabilities, and how to make the children, students, entrepreneurs, etc. So I thank the Professor Narasimhan Garu and IITSC for their wonderful initiative and presentation. Thank you.
Sir, regarding ethics, Dr. Ramsagar from ISE. Sir, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, please.
Sir, there is a CBIT is going for TechU program, sir. TechU program.
Yes.
So then the Member of Parliament, Dr. B.N. Reddy Garu, the great eminent engineer, B.N. Reddy Garu is trying for a TechU fund for CBIT. So in those days, I used to accompany with him, sir. He's a great man, such a great person. At the time, he was chairman for CBIT, I think. So he have been to UGC office and got the TechU fund, not only for CBIT, 20 colleges. Some of the colleges not having autonomous, even though they given that BN Reddy Vasilpi Garu yokka his way of tackling with the eminent professors and chairman UC, chairman ACT. In those days, they given exemption to CBIT for autonomous and allotted to the TechU fund. In those days, due to that, B.N. Reddy Garu, CBIT got, and also I was listening with him, and so many colleges like Aurora and Arurag and all colleges, 20 colleges got, sir. So such ethics maintained by Dr. B.N. Reddy, Vasilpi, the chairman of CBIT. There is such a great person are there. We are very happy, sir. So, ఇంకెవరు మాట్లాడండి సార్, let us go for.
At the end, ఒక 2 minutes ఉంటే ఇవ్వండి నాయక్ గారు, అందరూ అయినాక. అందరూ అయినాక.
సార్ సార్ ఇంకెవరు మాట్లాడితే కైండ్లీ సార్. So anybody can matter, sir, kindly. Sir, anybody want to talk? Sir, kindly, sir, kindly.
ఏం లేదండి, ఒక నిమిషమే. మనకి ఇండస్ట్రీ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్ ఇంటరాక్షన్ అనేది గత 30 సంవత్సరాలుగా వింటున్నాం. ఎప్పుడు 95 నుంచి. అయితే ఇండస్ట్రీ ఈజ్ నాట్ రెస్పాండింగ్ అండి. దట్ ఈస్ క్లియర్ థింగ్ విచ్ వి ఆర్ విట్నెసింగ్. సో సమ్హౌ గవర్నమెంట్ హ్యాస్ టు ఇండ్యూస్ ది ఇండస్ట్రీ సో దట్ దే విల్ కమ్ ఫార్వర్డ్. అఫ్ కోర్స్ ప్రైవేట్ యూనివర్సిటీస్ కొన్ని చేస్తున్నాయి కానీ, బట్ ఇన్ జనరల్ ఇట్స్ నాట్ హ్యాపెనింగ్. అది
Sir, you have told 100% on behalf of Narasimhan sir, shall I add one point? The government of Maharashtra is a little bit better than our government. And I am not depressing our government. Manamu Prayogashala nunchi Polaలకు povalu, sir. Lab to land. As Nando sir said, we have to think seriously and we will write a note and all points on the government of India and also government of Telangana on behalf of our Institute of Engineering. Brahmanadi garu, Sanyagra sahab, baat kijiye. Sanyagra sahab. Dr. Shailesh Reddy garu, Shailesh madam.
Yeah. Hi, very good evening to all.
Yeah,
good evening, sir. So it was a very informative session. So already sir has given more insights, not only with respect to education, also related to the whole startup in innovation ecosystem. So just would like to add, at CBIT, we are also having Atal Community Innovation Centers. So basically, we are promoting startup ecosystem in the whole 50-kilometer radius through our community outreaches and capacity building program. So that's it from my side. Thanks a lot. Have a nice day.
Bahut badhiya, Sunny sahab, pranam. We are also planning for Atal Center on behalf of Institute of Engineers and Engineering Staff College. Kindly help us also.
Definitely, sir. We would like to support in best possible way.
GN Prasad garu, kindly. Dr. GN Prasad sahab, unmute.
నేను మాట్లాడొచ్చా సార్?
మాట్లాడండి సార్, వంశీ గారు చెప్పండి.
గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ సార్. చాలా ఇట్స్ వెరీ ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ టాపిక్ ఇన్ ద ప్రెసెంట్ డే కాంటెక్స్ట్ అన్నమాట. ఇట్స్ వెరీ ఫైన్ టాక్ బై ప్రొఫెసర్ నరసింహులు సార్. అండ్ ఇప్పుడు కొంచెం ఈ సిలబస్ కొంచెం రివాంప్ చేయాలి సార్, ఎందుకంటే ద పాస్ట్ దీస్ థింగ్స్ ఆర్ కంటిన్యూయింగ్ ఫర్ ద మెనీ ఆఫ్ ద అకాడమిక్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్స్ అన్నమాట. సో as Professor Narasimlu sir has rightly said, the AI technology is gaining strength, and that syllabus has to be modified and curriculum revamp has to be taken seriously. Unfortunately, it is not happening.
You are 100% right, garu. The curriculum should change. Depend of the. We are moving in a digital age. Definitely, sir. We will. I am requesting all our higher education chairman, Professor Balakshmi garu, our fellow Institute of Engineers. He wrote several books on aerospace technology. Definitely, we got his kind notice into the government also. Madam Shailesh garu.
India is one of the best, having the best talent and what in the entire world.
Yeah. You're true, sir. You're true. I agree with you.
That sometimes to be utilized in a proper way, and then definitely it will help build India in a better way. It will come as a superpower. And unless the talent is properly built up, it is difficult. We have got good talent, absolutely no depth of intelligence or talent. We have got best talent in the world, but unfortunately, the things are not rising to the modern day demand.
Sir, very happy. One or two questions from chat, sir. Chat. Dear sir, may I know what will be the future of civil engineering? Thank you, sir. This is question by one important person, sir. Sir, Narasimhu sir, cheptara kindly cheppandra. Principal garu. Yeah, Principal sir, kindly tell. Otherwise, sir, the civil and mechanical, electrical, electronics core groups, ivi avartam cheptuntayi, sir. When we studied, there are two sections in civil engineering in 1876. So there is a first section is very important. For anything civil engineering, definitely civil will come down, come forward. So, Kage sir, let us go for vote of thanks by our Honorary Secretary Madhavesh garu. Madhavesh garu,
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for giving me this opportunity to propose vote of thanks.
Welcome,
First
sir.
of all, I extend thanks to our chairman, Professor Dr. Ramana Nayak Banatu, the dynamic chairman of the IITSC, on behalf of me and on behalf of the Institution of Engineers India, Telangana State Center. And it's pleasure to extend thanks to Professor Dr. C.V. Narasimhulu, FIE, Principal, CBIT, Gandipet, Hyderabad, who is with us as chief guest of the day. And it's a wonderful speech, sir. Everybody's felt very happy. It is excellent talks are from by you, beyond our expectations. And I extend thanks to Dr. D. Rama, Joint Under Secretary, IITSC and convener of the event. And also I thank Dr. Bhavana Madam, daughter of our engineer G.V. Subba garu, and his granddaughters, Akhila and Sriya, both are with us. So the family members of Engineer G.V. Subba, I thank them. And I take the pleasure of thanking Engineer B. Brahma Reddy garu, former chairman and former SDG of II, and also Dr. G. Rameshwara garu, our former chairman of IITSC. And I thank Dr. K. Vasant garu, Dr. G.N.R. Prasad, Dr. P. Prabhakar Reddy, Dr. Sanjeev Kumar Mandal, Dr. Sunny Agarwal, CEO of ACIC, CBIT, and Dr. B.B.K. Rao, Dr. K. Ramesh, Dr. Kadiyala Ramana, Dr. Muhammad Ushan, and Dr. P. Ramesh Babu, CBIT, and Dr. P. Srinivas Reddy, Dr. Patturi Narayan Rao, Engineer C.H. Vijay Prasad, Engineer Vijay Prasad Chintakindi, and Kalyan Ram V. Mr. Kedar. And I thank our Kagender committee member from Mechanical Division, who is attending from North Carolina of US. Of course, it's North Carolina, NC. So I thank Kollaparthi Mohan Murali Srinivas and S. Shirisha and M. Lakshmanachari and Neeraja and Engineer Parameshwar. And I thank Professor Dr. Muhammad Moinuddin, who is committee member from Mechanical Division and Joint Honorary Secretary of IITSC. And I thank Mandava Rajeshwar Rao Garu. He's 100% attendance for Mandava Rajeshwar Rao Garu. We are going to felicitate him in the AGM this time with the permission of the chairman and for the instruction of the chairman. Because he is 100% attendance.
We have to both him.
Sir?
Ramchandra Garu from
Yes, Ramkishan Rao Garu also. I thank them. He's also attending from US. Thank you, sir, Ramkishan Rao Garu. And I thank Ram Narayan Sankriti. And I thank Ronanki Gopalakrishna, Soni Devalapalli, Suresh Pabboju, Director of AEC and COE.
my friend Suresh Pabboju.
Engineer Vijay Gopal. And I thank our immediate former Secretary of IITSC, Dr. Sitaram Babu Garu. I thank our
physical attending.
No, sir.
Physical attending.
Yes, I thank our former council member and senior council member and who is our advisor and our guide, Dr. A.S.N. Raj Garu, for attending this function. So if I have forgotten anyone to mention, I'm sorry. With this, I conclude the vote of thanks. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, welcome. Now we'll go for national anthem.
जनगण अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thanks once again, all of you, sir. Thanks again, all MNTGs. Ramesh Pabboju is my friend. Suresh Pabboju, namaskaram. Bhavara, unmute matadandi. Suresh Babu sahab, celebrate. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ramana Nayak Garu, Chairman.
Thank you, sir. How are you?
Fine.
Thank you, sir.
Ramana sir, Bhavara, Ramana sir, Lakshman Jai sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Good evening to all.
Good evening, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank
you, sir. Thank you very much.
And I am requesting all of you to
Yeah.
become a
Thanks, sir.
membership from CBIT and MJIT, sir. Special thanks to my Guru, Professor Rasim Saab, and Dr. Ravi Babu Garu, Sri Garu. Andariki, dear Professor, Master Garu, very happy. Dr. S. This is a hearty congrats, sir. Great speech.
Thank you, sir.
Namaste, madam. Namaste, ma.
Right, good.
Yeah, congrats. Proud of you, sir. Chalabai, sir. Congrats.
Right, thank
Because
you,
of
sir.
highlight your tag, PPTs comments are mailed. Please mail all PPTs. Very good.
Right, thank you, sir. Good night.
Thank you. Good night, all of you, sir. Kuch membership baat kiya, sir. Kindly membership ko diya par CBT वाले चिपकाओ. अंदर से यार kindly. Principal from JNTU, JNTU Paleru, our
Professor Venkateswar Reddy, Senior Professor of Civil Engineering.
Senior most professor and our Venkateswar Gariki best in award also.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Welcome. Madam, unmute your mic.
Thank you, sir.
Unmute your mic.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Ramana
Ramana
sir,
garu. Thank you.
namaskar, Ramana Raj Gariki. He is our guru, both
Thank you, Ramana Nayak garu.
No, thanks.
Sir, welcome, sir. Welcome. Asim sir, good morning, Kaddu sir. Congrats. Wonderful speech, highly appreciable talk. We are proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, good plus CH. Sir, good thanks.